I've watched dozens of note-taking reviews that just list features without explaining what they're actually for. They say, GoodNotes has handwriting recognition, like that's useful for everyone. But if you're a writer, handwriting means nothing. The truth is, there's no single best app. There's only the best app for how you actually work. So here's what we're doing. Testing these apps against real workflows, not hype. No sponsorships, just honest testing of what works. Before we look at any app, ask yourself 3 things. Do I handwrite or type? Do I organize by notebooks or by search? Am I collecting information or building a system? Your answers change everything. Someone studying for medical school needs PDF annotation and handwriting speed. A product manager needs quick captures and fast retrieval. A researcher needs linking and cross-referencing. The app that's perfect for one workflow is actively painful for another. Keep this in mind as we go through each one. Apple Notes is free, syncs perfectly across iPad and iPhone, and most people never actually need anything else. It handles typed notes, voice memos, sketching, and photo scanning. The collaboration features work seamlessly if you're in the Apple ecosystem. The real limitation: no cross-device syncing outside Apple, no advanced tagging, and if you want to move your notes elsewhere later, exports are painful. But if you're just capturing quick thoughts and your notebook count is under 20, spending $100 to replace it is just ego. Apple Notes wins on simplicity. If you're writing by hand on your iPad, these are your 2 options. GoodNotes is the older, established player. Handwriting recognition works offline. PDFs stay perfectly editable, and the interface is clean. Notability is newer and recently switched to subscriptions, which upset a lot of people. But it's faster for taking live notes in lectures. The handwriting recognition is slightly better, and the document management is less clunky. GoodNotes costs $40 once. Notability costs $6 a month. If you're a student taking notes daily, Notability breaks even in 7 months. If you annotate PDFs occasionally, GoodNotes is the better value. Both beat Apple Pencil with iPad stock apps by miles. Notion is incredible. If you're building a personal database, students love it for course management. Teams use it for project tracking. Writers use it for story research. The problem? Notion is not a note-taking app. It's a lightweight database. You're tagging, filtering, and organizing rather than just capturing thoughts. If you're on the app version, it's slow on iPad compared to the web version. And there's a learning curve most people overestimate before starting, then underestimate after they start. Notion is right for someone willing to structure their thinking. It's wrong for someone just wanting to dump ideas somewhere fast. These apps treat notes as connected thoughts, not isolated captures. You link notes together and see relationships visually. Obsidian is more mature. It's powerful, private, and has a huge third-party plugin ecosystem. Logseq is open source and free, built on the same principle but smaller community. Both have steep learning curves because they demand you think about how notes relate. If you're a researcher, writer building a second brain, or someone who loves finding unexpected connections between ideas, these are unmatched. But if you're a student or casual user, you'll abandon them. They require maintenance that casual note-taking doesn't. NotePlan is focused and cheap. One-time purchase, markdown-based, works offline. You get notes, checklists, and calendar integration in one view. It's genuinely useful if you work in plain text and like knowing what's due today. The interface is clean and it gets out of the way. The trade-off: smaller community means less third-party content, no handwriting support, and if you want templates or complex workflows, you're limited. But if you like writing in Markdown and want to keep your system simple, it's underrated compared to the apps everyone's talking about. This matters because several of these apps switched to subscriptions recently, and people feel scammed. Here's the honest take. Free or one-time purchase is better when you're just storing text. Subscriptions make sense when the app is actively developing features you use. If Notability adds real artificial intelligence for organizing your notes next year, that subscription becomes valuable. If you're paying for features you don't use, cancel immediately. The trap is convincing yourself you'll organize your 15,000 notes when the free version just stores them fine. Don't do that. You won't reorganize them. Pick the cheapest option that handles your actual workflow. Here's how to actually pick. First, answer those workflow questions from earlier. Are you writing by hand? Go GoodNotes or Notability. Do you just need to capture things quickly? Apple Notes or NotePlan. Are you building a research system? Obsidian or Logseq. Do you need team collaboration? Notion. Second, download the free versions or use free trials. Spend 5 minutes actually using them the way you'd use them daily. Third, be honest. Will you actually use the advanced features, or are you paying for something that looks impressive? Most people pick the wrong app because they imagine themselves being more organized than they actually are. Pick the one that fits your real behavior, not your ideal self. The best note app is the one you'll actually use consistently. There's no objectively best app here, but there's definitely a best app for you if you're honest about how you actually take notes. Start with Apple Notes. If it feels limited after a month, upgrade to something specific. Don't jump to Notion because it looks complex and impressive. Don't buy Notability because your friend won't stop talking about it. Test it, live with it, and pay for what you actually use. If you find an app that transforms how you capture ideas, tell us about it. What note-taking feature can't you live without? Comment below and we will build it.